Hey folks, good afternoon. Today is June 27th. It is Post Traumatic Stress Disorder Awareness Day. To me, PTSD awareness is every day. I want to talk about it because this is an issue that still becomes, in a sense for me, still forgotten unless someone you know has it. PTSD, when somebody says PTSD, people think about military combat. PTSD is a generalized and for a lot of people, it's a broad spectrum of conditions. People can get PTSD from a birth of after a birth of a child, serving in law enforcement, in the medical field, depression, anxiety. These are things that is consistent with PTSD. But the problem today is that it's still as much as part of the mental illness, mental awareness aspect, it's still something people are hard to grapple on because they don't want to believe somebody they know or they are having the same issue that they might see or hear that's in the media or people they know talk about it. I talk about this because I've seen people I know and I've heard a lot from all sides of the situation. Mental health is so prevalent in this community I'm living as much as any other community. What I don't like with the issue of PTSD and mental illness is that it's being cheapened by people, individuals, especially politicians who use it. Hey man, he needs help. Send him to a doctor. The problem is in this country and every part of the world, there's so many people who need help, but there's not a lot of people who are able to assist individuals who are fighting their own demons, their own fears, their own anxiety, their own whatever you want to talk about it. But when I hear people say, they need help, but they won't try to help them themselves and be part of that solution, I get really angry because I personally have helped a lot of people by making it my issue, talking to them, checking on them, helping them find some help, and so on and so on. When I hear politicians and individuals talking about, you need some help, okay? Are you going to help him? Are you going to find somebody who can help him? Are you going to be there to drive the person? Are you going to be there to check on him or her? These are things that a lot of people don't consider because it's not the particulars that they don't think about, they think about when it comes to these kind of issues. I personally think about it because I know the consequences of situations where we just talk about it and tell people to just go get some help, but people are not willing to help that person. I've been very open about my own situation with my health, every part of my health, from my stroke to fighting diabetes, fighting this and fighting that, because I've seen too many people scared to admit they have issues and the fear of the unknown, the fear of the consequences. One of the biggest fear with anything from fighting diabetes, fighting depression, fighting all these other stuff is that they're scared that they're going to be isolated. So today is PTSD Awareness Day. Like I said earlier, to me PTSD is a constant battle. There is no one day that needs to be specific. PTSD is a daily occurrence in this world, in this planet, in this country, in my community. So please, if you need some help, seek the help. If you know somebody who needs help, try to be there for them the best you can. And be aware that telling somebody to get help doesn't mean they're gonna they're gonna do it themselves. Sometimes you gotta trust your gut feeling. If you know that person is not gonna get the help he or she needs because they're not gonna do anything, then try to have the family, the friends, everyone rally to that person and try to see, hey, can you drive him or her tomorrow? Hey, can you check on him tomorrow? I'll check on him on Wednesday, blah, blah, blah. Like somebody said to me years ago, it takes a community, it takes a village, it takes a town to make a difference in the lives of many people. So please, as much as people want to talk about PTSD and converse and see what they can do, action, relative action to help everyone starts with our commitment to help each other. So please take care of yourself, take care of the ones you love in your lives, and remember, PTSD, like any other situation, it's a secret that people don't want to talk about sometimes, and often you don't see the fear, the frustration, the anger, and the sadness. So please don't assume that a person is just happy, because they might not be. And sometimes it takes a real commitment of asking, hey, are you okay? Can we help you? Things like that. So please take care of yourself, enjoy your weekend, and of course, have a happy 4th of July and stay safe.